Hello everyone, it's Kay here, and as you can see on my desk I've got a little something to share with you. Now this is a kit that I purchased from Crafty Cat, who I will link below. I was looking to see what digitals were available that were strictly based around animals, and you know, there aren't any domestic animals, I should add. There aren't many, if any, other digital kits for sale on Etsy. So, not that I've found. You might know something different, in which case I'd love you to leave a link underneath this video. But I talked to Amy and asked her if she had any plans, because she was doing at the time a beautiful album, a commissioned album for someone, and I do have quite a passion for all these little fur babies, and currently we have nesting pigeons in the garden, and the eggs have just hatched, and it has been such a delight, I have to tell you. Anyway, that's another story. We're desperately trying to get some pictures without actually upsetting the nest too much. But anyway, back to this. So anyway, the upshot was Amy was going to do a digital, so I waited for it to come out, not really knowing what I wanted to do with it. And I hope these little eyes are following you whilst I'm moving the little album around a little bit. But I absolutely fell in love with this lovely kit, so I went on to make, in the first instance, mini file folders, and you'll see what I've done when we go inside. But this is the front cover. I've put Timeless on the front there, and that is from Artymaze, purely and simply because I think love of animals is timeless. It spans nationalities, the world, in so many places, so timeless is it. And then you go on to the side and you get more of the lovely designs that Amy's put together. These are actually pretend stamps, and I got interested in these thanks to Carmen van Lochven here on YouTube, who has some fabulous creations, and this one she and her crafty sisters use quite often, so I just had to get myself the set with Carmen's help, and I've not looked back. I just love these faux stamps. And this is the back of the little album. Now you'll see that it's quite detailed patterning, and it reminds me of someone, and I'm blessed if I can remember who it was, but he designed some beautiful cross-stitch patterns. Morris, would it be? Something that would be the surname. However, I digress yet again, so we'll go back to the front of this lovely album, and it is purely for photographs. There is no room, well, not very much room for journaling or anything like that. It is for sale if anyone should be interested, and you just need to leave me your email below if you are, and I will contact you. But this is how it panned out with the beautiful kitten images. There are mature cats here too. So each of the mini file folders, I'll just peel off this one a moment, has a photo mat in it. They're very simple, very straightforward, with a little pull here on the side, absolutely plain on the back, so you could put a photograph on each side if you wanted to, or you could use the plain side for journaling, and that just slots into the pocket quite comfortably. I've left the little tag here not only for interest's sake, but because I also didn't want to put the thumb pulls on, which would negatively, in my opinion, affect the image that has been used. I'll just try and go in a tiny little bit so you see the images here. This is one of the hidden message paper clips, and this one says live life to the full. And it's just a way of keeping the colours that I've utilised on the front and the designer papers all together, and that I opted just to put on top of the page like that, and it does help keep the little photo mat in. And here's another page here, same again, photo mat, but the designs, I don't know if that's picking it up, I'll bring it up to you, that the designs on this are just gorgeous. I've used a little bit of a Stampin' Up doily, I can't remember what it is now, but I just chipped off bits because I wanted that gold just to blend in with the rest of the design work, and it lends itself to that beautifully. On each of the front pages I've used the DIY vellum paper effect, which I did talk about in another video. I don't know if I've got any left here, but basically all you do is melt candle onto ordinary copier paper, and it just gives this wonderful lift to the design and makes it look as though it truly is vellum paper. So I thoroughly enjoyed doing that, and of course it eked the DigiKit out even further, because then you have your plain design and then the design that I've added candle wax to. This is the back of another little file folder, and another one here. The little attributes here vary page to page. I've got another of the little hidden message pockets here, and in this one it says live, love and laugh. I'm cold today. I've got my little got my little hoodie on yet again. It just takes the edge off it and keeps you feeling a little bit more cosy. That's the image there, and it is just baby kittens around. I think that's the mum cat, and then there are 3 little kittens there, a candle and candelabras in the back. The detail that Amy's managed to achieve is so lovely on this kit. It is a kind of very much a vintage feel. It's not modern day as such. Believe in yourself is the message here with the mat, and on the back is the last of the little hidden messages. Live well, laughed often and love much. Old favourites, but I do love these little inspirational somethings to add into my work. I just think it is a nice thing to do. A couple more kittens here. They're quite dark as you can see, but it is a little tabby and a little black kitten on the back, again with another of the photo mats, all very much of a muchness on the inside. It's the designs that Amy's put together that are really gorgeous. They really are. And that's the last little pocket. So there are 6 of these pockets with 6 photo mats, which means if you wanted to, you could have 12 photographs. You could put little pictures, if you're a cat person yourself, of your own little kitten or cat, and just, you know, put some jottings on it if that's what you want to do. And then that is the final image there. And then on to the back cover. I've not done a closure for this. It really doesn't need too much. It will hold quite a bit more, as you can see from the spine. I ought to tell you size, really, it might help. And this is quite a delicate little one. It's just over 6.5 inches by just under, well, 4 3/4, you could say, at a push. for that size, and the spine is actually 2 3/4. Not, well, I'm probably being a bit generous there actually. No, 2 3/4. But it's very neat, very compact. I don't believe it needs anything to anchor it down, because it holds quite nicely, and I think anything across this little kitten would spoil the effect of the little eyes following you wherever you might go, were it to land on a shelf somewhere in a well-lit area. So I will leave that with you. It was such a pleasure to put this together. As I say, I do love cats, I love dogs, I just love all animals, I think, really, especially if they're soft and cuddlesome. So leaving that thought with you, I hope everyone is well and that you've enjoyed this little flip through of yet another little creation. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Welcome to my new subscribers. It's been lovely to see the numbers go up another little notch or two. I really appreciate the fact that people take the time to come and say hello and comment. It makes such a difference. So, as I say, thank you once again, everyone. Happy crafting. Stay safe and well. Bye-bye for now.